Okay, welcome to this quick intro video for FieldCard. Now, the goal of FieldCard is to provide a single place where you can keep track of all your jobs and quotes. Our goal was to build an app that is simple to use and looks and feels like a familiar interface. And we decided to model it on WhatsApp. And you'll see the way it's laid out and the interface is quite familiar. We want less leads to fall through the cracks for your business, and no more wondering, where did I write this down, or where is the information for this job saved, or no more having some information in Google Sheets and some information in Sage and some information on WhatsApp. And the point is that FieldCard should unite this information for you. Okay, let's dive in and have a look. So when you arrive on the app, the first thing you see is the job details list. So just like you would arrive on WhatsApp and you would see a list of all of your chats, okay? But in this case, it's our jobs all on a list. Of course, we can search like you can do on WhatsApp. You can do a filter like you can do on WhatsApp. So, for example, here we have Harry Seldon, who came in 27 minutes ago, and he is looking for a new aircon repair. So we click him, and we can see on the right-hand side, there's all the information about this particular job. Now, this information would either have come in automatically from a website form or from Local Pros, or you could have put it in. You could create a job by clicking a button, creating a new job, and you create a new one manually anytime. Okay. Our goal with the job details page was to give you everything you need to know about that particular job and be able to take action right from the job details page without having to leave it. And what I mean when I say take action, let me go through the list from the top to the bottom. Okay, so firstly, you have all the details about the contact person who's requesting the job, or you can call him the lead. You got his name, you got the job that they are requesting, their phone number, email address, and their physical address. So what I mean by take action is you can click this button and that will open up automatically in Google Maps so you can see where the location is, which is especially useful for you on mobile. Then you scroll down. If you need to schedule a site visit for them, let's say they need a quote done before you do the job, and you want to make notes of this so you can tell your team members, or you can have a calendar, or just even if you're a solo person, so you can keep track yourself. You click this, you can select your date, when you're doing the site visit, a time, and save it. Okay. But again, this point to this video is not to go teach you how to use the jobs page. We'll do that in detail in a separate video. If you want to schedule a job, the same thing. That's what I mean by take action. You can schedule your job date the same way you can schedule that. You need to create a quote. Of course, you can click create a quote here, and you can go through this exactly like you create any normal quote. You can find your line items. You can create a new line item. If you want, you can say aircon repair. Okay. And you can put in a price and create the quote. All from the job details page. And then from here, you can click to WhatsApp it, and this will automatically open a WhatsApp link with your quote to send to the person, or email it, or just copy a link to your quote to share manually anywhere else on your device. If you go down here, you'll see a notes and comments section. You click here, you can make a note. Maybe you're telling the person we need an extension ladder. Maybe it's a double story, and you made a note about that. Okay, then the next set of actions you can take, all still on this page, is if you need to call them, especially useful if you're on mobile, you click this button, it will automatically dial the phone number for you that is associated with this contact and this job. If you want to send them a WhatsApp, you click here, it's got predefined messages already written for you. So if you need to follow up with them quickly, let's say it's a new lead that's come in, you can click to do a quick follow-up. Hey, just touch base with you, and it's got a pre-written follow-up message. Or if you want to just open up a WhatsApp directly in your mobile, you click this, and it'll just open up WhatsApp chat directly with this person, assuming they put in a number that can use WhatsApp, obviously. But most of South Africa has WhatsApp. So clicking this will immediately just start a chat. You don't have to go find the person's contact details, save them, go through that whole process. It's just all here. Same goes for email. Click this button. It'll automatically open up your email client that's on your phone or on your computer, wherever you're using this, wherever you have FieldCard open. Okay, and you've got many more actions that you can take over here. You can duplicate this, you can share it, etc. So that's what I mean when I say that your jobs gives you everything you need to know and to be able to take action. So this is the center of the FieldCard app. Okay. Let's briefly touch on the job list, which is on the left-hand side here, over there. So just like you have your chats in WhatsApp, you can see the list. So now I can click here, and I can see Shane's one. I can click here, I can see there's a company, Petport, needs a deep clean. Okay, now this list over here, you can actually take a few actions right from this list. If they have a quote associated with them, we just created this quote and draft now for an aircon repair. If I click that, you can preview the quote. You can see the amount, the quote title. If I need to see the quote in detail, I can press view, which I'm not going to do right now. So just from this job list, without you even having to open these contacts, you can take action just from this list. So we've tried to make it as easy as possible for you to see at a snapshot what's happening in your business. Now, what I find very useful is the filter. So let's just see, you need to see everyone who you've booked a site visit for. Just click that filter. There we go. Those are the people you booked a site visit for. Now, let's say we want to also see people who have fully paid. You can click that. There's the fully paid people. There they are over there. And you can see the quote that they paid. They fully paid this quote. There it's fully paid. So I really do think that most of your time will be spent simply on the home screen, which is your jobs details page, your jobs list page. Just like in WhatsApp, most of the time you're just in the chats functionality. You have archives and you have different other things you can go to, but most of the time you just open WhatsApp, you see the chats that are here, you can filter them if you want to, you can search through them, and you can take actions. We've tried to apply the same sort of feel and interface. The next important part of the app, the second most important, or at least as important, is the quotes, because that is fundamental to you being able to run your business. Again, you don't have to use the quote feature, but it's there and we think it's amazing. Okay, so the way quotes work in FieldCard is that they're not PDFs that you need to download. Although you can download a PDF version, we made it much simpler and much more intelligent. The quotes on FieldCard are actually links that you can send to anybody. Let's have a quick look at what I mean by this. So let's find, either I can click on the quotes page over here to look at all the quotes we have, or I can go through here and I can find someone that's got a quote associated with it. But in this case, let's just click here. And I can see the quote. Now, I'm going to show you here. I'm just going to click view, and it's going to open up that particular quote on my quotes list. And you can see it's a familiar interface, just like the jobs list, but now it's just listing quotes that we have on our system. Now, what I mean when I say it's intelligent, let me show you. I'm going to preview the quote here, which is going to show me the quote that the customer will see. So when you create a new quote, it actually creates a link that you can send somebody. And I'll show you what this link looks like. Let's open it up here. You will see that here's quote number 8. It's got a logo. It says the company name. And when you scroll down, you'll see that the user can actually, the client you send it to, can accept the quote, decline it, send a message not ready yet, or request changes. And this is all information that if they click on a button, so you can send this to anybody, anywhere with an internet connection. You just send this to them, you copy this link, or of course from here, you just need to click copy link. Okay. And there's many different ways that you can send it. From here, you can actually just click this button here, and you can send it directly from WhatsApp or directly to email, etc. So this will enable you to send this link, and then on this quote, if they click accept quote, let's just see if this is just, see, the fact that we've opened it, it changes the quote to viewed. So you will know that your client or somebody with the link has opened the quote. That's what I mean by intelligent now. So if we go back here, this is viewed, which means somebody has looked at it, has been opened. Now if we click accept, let's assume the person accepts it. Okay. Let's say Shane accepts it. The person has to put their name in. So you know the name of the person who accepted the quote. They have to put their name in. They press confirm. And then it sends them a message and says your quote has been accepted. Now let's go back here. And you'll see a little message popped up here that says Shane has accepted their quote. So you will know immediately. And we will send you an email message notification also to let you know Shane has accepted it. Now, when the app refreshes, it refreshes periodically, you will see now this quote says accepted. So that's what I mean when I say intelligent. It's not just a PDF that gets lost in email and you have to download and upload. It's much, much simpler than that and gives you real-time feedback. So let me show you again another cool feature of this quote. So not only do we think it's more intelligent, but it also has, you see now it says accepted by Shane and tells you the date that he accepted it. So if he views this ever again, or if he sends it to somebody else, it will show the person that, hey, this was accepted and the date it was accepted. So they can't go back and say, oh, I didn't accept it, but you got proof. There it is. It's marked as accepted and when it was accepted. Another nice thing about these quotes is that you can include information about your business on here, a little bit of bragging, a little bit of selling yourself, okay? Just like you do on the Local Pros profile pages. And we can actually bring in that information from Local Pros and insert it here. We're currently doing that. So when you sign up, this information will be brought in directly and you can go edit it. It can even bring in photos. So you can add photos on the back end of your account that get shown on quotes. So this is really taking quotes to a whole new level. I mean, nobody else is getting a quote that looks this great. And I think this is going to really impress your customers. And again, these do not take long to create. They look impressive, but this is no longer than it takes for you to create a quote on Excel or Sage or something. In fact, I'd say it's quicker because you just need to go to your jobs, and then from there, let's just say this guy calls you, you can just go click create new quote, or from anywhere you can create a new quote. So I'd say it's not only faster, but it looks better and will impress your customers more. Okay, so just to wrap the video up, the two pillars, the two main foundational pieces of the FieldCard app is that we want you to be able to manage your jobs and your leads in one place and be able to take action on that, be able to send them a WhatsApp message, be able to make them a call, be able to make a call to them without having to go to all 5 different places and find different things in different places. Then on top of that, we want you to be able to create beautiful quotes that also are intelligent and give you a feedback loop straight away if something's accepted or not. And you will know instantly. And the user, it's much better for the user to be able to do it too, for your customer to be able to just put an acceptance in or decline. Okay, at least you know. And you can go back to them with a counter offer. So the 2 pillars of FieldCard are your jobs management and your quotes. And in future videos, we'll go through the details on how you can set that up. But it's important to know why we did what we did and how they all work together. Okay, thank you so much.